Once upon a time, in a quaint little village at the edge of a magical forest, lived a sweet and kind-hearted girl named Little Red Riding Hood. Her real name was Lucy, but everyone lovingly called her Red because of the bright red cloak that her grandmother had made for her. Red loved adventure and exploring the world around her. One sunny morning, Red's mother handed her a basket filled with delicious goodies: freshly baked bread, sweet honey, and juicy apples. "Take this basket to Grandma's house," her mother said, "and remember, don't stray from the path and be aware of the wolf lurking in the forest." Red nodded eagerly. Off she went, skipping merrily down the path that weaved through the enchanting forest. The birds sang beautiful songs, and the sun cast playful shadows on the ground. Red felt brave and excited, her little feet dancing on the dirt path. As she journeyed deeper into the forest, a cunning wolf emerged from the bushes. His sharp eyes sparkled with mischief. He had heard about this kind girl and her plan to visit her grandmother. "Good morning, my dear," said the wolf with a sly grin. "Where are you heading on such a lovely day?" Red, being friendly and polite, replied, "I'm off to visit my grandma who lives in the little cottage by the rose garden." The wolf scratched his chin thoughtfully. "Ah, the rose garden. A beautiful place indeed. Have you ever seen the lovely wildflowers beyond the trees?" he asked, trying to distract her. Red hesitated. She remembered her mother's warning, but was tempted by the thought of seeing the enchanting wildflowers. "No, I haven't," she confessed, curiosity twinkling in her eyes. "Then you must," urged the wolf. "They're simply spectacular." With that, the wolf swiftly disappeared into the shadows. Red decided to take a quick peek at the wildflowers and wandered off the safe path just for a moment. As she admired the beautiful colors and danced among the flowers, the wolf reached Grandma's house, tricked her, and locked her away in the cupboard. He then put on Grandma's nightcap and glasses, planning to wait for Red. Meanwhile, Red realized she had strayed too far and hurried back to the path, ensuring her treasures were safe in the basket. When Red finally arrived at Grandma's cottage, she noticed the door was slightly ajar. She stepped inside where, to her surprise, Grandma looked strange, lying in bed. "Grandma, what big eyes you have," Red said softly. "All the better to see you with, my dear," the wolf replied, trying to sound sweet. "Grandma, what big ears you have," Red continued. "All the better to hear you with," said the wolf, getting impatient. "Grandma, what big teeth you have," Red exclaimed with a small gasp. "All the better to eat you with," roared the wolf, leaping out of bed. Quick as a flash, Red understood the danger and turned to run, screaming loudly for help. A kind woodcutter, who was working nearby, heard her cries and dashed into the cottage. Seeing the trouble, he chased the wolf away, ensuring Red and Grandma were safe. Grandma was set free from the cupboard, and she hugged Red tightly. "Oh, Red, you must always listen to your mother's advice," Grandma said warmly. Red nodded, understanding the importance of safety and listening to good advice. Together, they enjoyed the treats Red brought, laughing and telling stories safely with the woodcutter by their side.